Hi, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of practices. So, we had an odd beginning here at the new school because you had orientation, then you had a holiday, then we're back to official academic work. So, that is a strange startup for me, and I hope it was not too strange for you. If you've never taken a class online, it may or may not be strange. Regardless, here we are, we're week 2, and we're starting and we're working with Photoshop. A couple of things before we even get into that first thing. The first thing is that I hope you're working with the latest version of Photoshop. That is the expectation of the department. It is not necessarily my expectation. If you are working with a different version, you will need to adjust whatever I have announced in the book and work with a book that matches that version of Photoshop. The truth is, once you post something online, I won't be able to know if it's made with Photoshop 5 or 6 or 22 or 38 or anything else. All I'll be able to see is an image, and that will be flat to me, and the rest of it will be invisible. That said, the expectation of the program is that you'll have the latest software. That said, what I just said is what I said. Yeah, okay, that seems fair and safe enough for all of us involved. Moving on to this week's assignment. This week's assignment is a design exercise. You'll notice there are design assignments and the design exercise. Design exercises are shorter. They last 1 week. The other design assignments count for more, and they last for 2 weeks. This is a 1-week assignment, and it is the way in which all of our assignments will work. I'll ask you to read a few chapters and do the exercises in a few chapters of the text, doing your own independent learning, following along as you go. If you get really stuck on something, just skip it and move ahead. You're not trying to master each individual chapter. You're trying to get a sense of it so that you can create something at the end that may or may not, and sometimes use those tools. But don't feel as if you have to get every single thing, because you won't. I don't, and that's not the expectation. The expectation is a much broader scope. So you'll do that. Then I will always have some design problem for you to solve, and if you notice on the top of the syllabus, it will say the values of the problem, the skills that you're learning, and I will ask you to think about that problem. Sometimes I'll have you do some reading. This week, for example, there are some small pieces on collage. Then I will ask you to create a design piece, which you will then post. Then you will comment on everyone else's work, and then we will move on to the next week. That's how it will work basically every week here. I hope you enjoy that and that's working for you. If you have any questions, the fastest way to get a response is to email me directly, and then subsequently you can post them online. Speaking of being online, I will see you there. Have a great week. Bye.